Good morning, second grade, and happy Friday. We're at the end of another wonderful week. Yesterday, we started our new unit, our new module on addition, and we got off to a great start. I want to continue practicing those skills today. All right, so let's start with a couple of problems where we're really going to focus on these place values here, okay? So here's our first problem, 7 plus 2. I'll give you a moment to think about it, and we're all going to answer it together, okay? 7 plus 2, ready? 7 plus 2 is 9. Awesome, right? 7 plus 2 is 9. Now, let's look at this problem, 17 plus 2. I want you to notice, right? I want you to see that these two problems are very similar, except now we have a 10 here, right? Now it's 17. Right? You can think of this as 10 and 7. Remember what we were doing yesterday when we added our 10s separately and then our 1s separately? Same thing here, right? We can add 7 plus 2 first, which we said was 9, and then add, right, our 10 back. 10 plus 9. So what's 10 plus 9? Or 1 10 and 9 1s? Yeah, it's 19. Okay. And 27 plus 2, right? Very similar to 7 plus 2 or 17 plus 2, and that's 27, right? 20 and 7. So again, we can do 7 plus 2 first, which is 9, and then we're going to do 20 plus 9. So what's 20 plus 9? Let's think about that. Everyone wants 20 plus 9. Great, 29. Do we see that? How by breaking apart each of these numbers into 10s and 1s, right? 10 and 7 or 20 and 7, it makes our addition a lot easier. Okay, now let's look at this one. 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3. Jose, what's 6 plus 3? Yeah, it's 9, right? Okay, now let's change it up. 16 plus 3. Now there's a 10, right? 10 and 6. What is 16 plus 3? Let's think. Didi? Yeah, it's 19, right? Because we did 6 plus 3 plus 10, or 9 plus 10 is 19. And 26 plus 3. 26 plus 3. Oliver? Right, so we're going to do 6 plus 3 first, 9, plus 20 is equal to 29. Just like that. Awesome. Let's keep going. 5 plus 4 now. What is 5 plus 4, Liam? Great work. It's 9. How about 15 plus 4? Now we got a 10 and a 5 plus 4. Yep. Amarani? 29. Or sorry, 19, right? Not 29, 19. Because 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 10 is 19. Great. Ooh, now we got 35 plus 4. I know it's a bigger number, but don't be scared. You can just break this down as 30 and 5. We can add 5 plus 4 first. So what is 35 plus 4? Christopher? 39. Great work. Okay, similar problem. 5 plus 3. Isabella, what's 5 plus 3? 8. Awesome. How about 25 plus 3? Right now it's 20 and 5 plus 3. Vanya? Because 5 plus 3 is 8. And add 20 more to make 28. Great. And 45 plus 3. We're getting some big numbers. 45 is 40 and 5 plus 3. Frida? Great, 48, right? 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 40 is 48. Nice work. Okay, now I want you to get your workbooks out. And we're going to turn to page 15 in our workbooks, right? Yesterday, oops, sorry, page 15, let me pull that up. Yesterday, right, we were adding 4 numbers, and you guys are doing great, right? And I saw on your exit ticket, so many of you got the correct answer. I was so happy. And a lot of you solved with drawing dots and counting dots, which is good, right? Because you got the correct answer. Math is awesome because there's so many different ways to find the correct answer. But the thing I really want us to practice on today is using our place values, our tens and our ones, to really help us out. Because imagine drawing 51 dots. That's a lot of dots. And you might miss one, right? And then your answer is going to be all wrong. By breaking apart by place value, it's a safer way to do it. Okay, so let's practice with these two problems together in this video before you get started with your working class. Okay, so I want you to draw this exactly like I'm drawing it. Okay, ready? So first, our number 20. 20 is just 20 and 0. That's pretty easy, right? 20 and 0. Because there's 0 ones. Next, 51 is 50 and 1. 5 tens and 1 1. Okay, so for every number that we see, we're going to break it down by our tens and our ones, right? 20 and 0, or 50 and 1. Our next step is to add our tens together, our 10 numbers. So let's write down, we're going to do 20 plus 50, or 2 tens and 5 tens. Now, at this point, if you want to draw dots to make it easier to count, we can do that, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Or maybe you know that 2 plus 5 is 7, right? So 20 plus 50 is 70. Great. Okay, you got that? We just added our 10 numbers first. Next, we're going to add our 1 numbers, so 0 and 1. 0 plus 1 is equal to, everyone, 0 plus 1? Nice, right? 1. Perfect. Last step that we're going to do is we're going to add our 10 answer and our 1 answer. 70 plus 1. And what is 70 plus 1? 71. That's our answer, right? So now all we got to write is 20 plus 51 is equal to 71. No need to draw all those dots, right? You can get it correct with dots. That's awesome. But I think this method is a lot safer and a lot faster, because I bet if you were drawing dots, you'd still be drawing some of these 51 dots. This way, right, you can just draw dots for our tens if we want to. So let's practice with our next problem. 22 plus 51. 22. Okay, can you write down? I want you right now to write down 22 with our tens and our ones. I'm gonna stop for a second here. I want everyone to be writing down, how do we break down 22? Just like we were doing in our first problem. Make sure you're writing. I see you. You done? Okay. Right, 22 is 20 and 2, right? 2 tens, 2 ones. How about 51? Let's do the same thing for 51. Do it. Come on. You can do it. Yep, 50, right? And 1. Nice, right? Same as what we did for question 1. Now we're going to add our 10 numbers. So which 2 numbers do I add first? Which ones? Write it down, write it down. What plus what do we do first? Yeah, we do 20 and 50 first, right? 20 plus 50. What does 20 plus 50 equal? I want you to solve that right now. If you want to draw dots, right, for 10, 20, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, if that's going to help you out, that's good too. But what is 20 plus 50? You should be working right now. Jackie, what did you get? Yeah, 70, right? 20 plus 50 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Great. Now we're going to add our 1 numbers, 2 plus 1. And what is 2 plus 1? Yeah, it's 3. Are we done? Am I done with my problem? No, not yet, right? I need to add my 2 answers together. So what is 70 plus 3? Yep, it's 73. So everyone, what is 22 plus 51 equal to? It's equal to 73, right? Instead of trying to draw our dots or count all at once, I'm going to use my place values that I learned all of module 1, right? We spent so much time practicing this. And this is why, because we can use what we learn to make addition a lot faster. Right? This is the type of things that all the big kids upstairs are doing. And I'm letting you know as a little secret, right? Because I think we're not there yet, but we're kind of getting close to being some of the big kids, right? So I want to make sure we're doing a big kid math. Okay, so this is what I want to see you doing in our practice today. This is what I want to see you doing on your exit ticket later today. Okay. Now, I want you to turn to page 14 really quickly. Page 14. So go back to the last page, page 14. I want you to look at question number 8. You'll see that this number has a hundreds number. Okay, but that's not going to change how we're going to solve it. So now instead of breaking this number into 2 parts, we're going to break it down into 100 plus 20 plus 5. Right? And then break our 16 into 10 and 6. This 100 is just going to stay by itself, right? Now, once you put your pencils down, I just want you to watch, and you're going to try this again later. So just the 100, because there's no 100 number over here. Pencils down, just watch. Okay. And then you're going to add your 10 numbers. Pencils down, just watch. You'll get a chance to do this later. I know you're excited. You're going to add your 10 numbers together, and then add your 1 numbers together. Okay, and you're going to get an answer for each of them. Make sure, right, that you add your 100 to these other 2 numbers too. Okay, so just want to let you know that you might see some of these bigger numbers later on. That shouldn't change how you're solving the problem, right? You'll just need to break it down into 3 place values instead of 2. Okay. So we had a great start yesterday. I'm looking forward to seeing some more practice today, right? And it's going to be a great way to end our week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing your work, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in another video on Monday. Bye, 2nd grade.